There has always been a debate about which car is better. Is it a Mercedes-Benz like this S-Class here or a BMW? I'm a Beamer guy, so always I'll vote for a BMW. So we have two of the most powerful sedans in the Kenyan market. If you go in terms of power and also in terms of luxury, these two cars will give you each and every feature that you are looking for in a powerful sedan. Now, the 2023 BMW M8 Competition is one of the most powerful sedans in the market. It is powered by a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 that gives you up to 617 horsepower and 750 Newton meters of torque. That is so much power in a sedan. And of course, this is the long wheelbase, so you get 5 doors instead of the 3-door. Now, all that power is sent to the rear wheels via a 9-speed automatic transmission. Now, this car has a setup where it is an X-drive, which means it's a 4-wheel drive, but in performance mode, more power is sent to the rear wheels and a bit of power is sent to the front wheels. Ideally, it is a 4-wheel drive, but in terms of performance, most of the power is sent to the back wheels. If you are interested in this unit, you need to pay 20 million shillings plus to get yourself this massive sedan. Now, if you have a limited budget and you still want a powerful sedan, you can look this other side. We have this 2018 Mercedes-Benz S560. Of course, that shows you that this is an S-Class. Inside here, we have a 4-liter turbocharged V8 that gives you 515 horsepower and 700 Newton meters of torque. Of course, also, you get this car in front-wheel drive, and also you can get it as an all-wheel drive. The setup that you're seeing here is an all-wheel drive, or you can call it a 4MATIC. The asking price for this is only 9 million shillings, and of course, it is very much negotiable. Now, we have pearl white and we have silver. Silver has always been a primary color for Mercedes-Benz, but today, if you want something a brighter color, you can go for a pearl white. And it is safe to say that these two cars are each and the other. This is an S560 S-Class. This also is an S560 S-Class with Maybach badging. So when you see this is not a real Maybach. This is just an S560 Mercedes-Benz that sells for the same price. So if you need overpowered sedans, we have them here. And I think we'll need to do a solo review of this vehicle because there's a review of that car already on the channel. So you can always go and check it out. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe because this is what we do on a daily basis. And apart from these cars, we have these other units here. So if you don't need the sedans, we have other powerful SUVs. We have this LC300 GR Sport available here. There are two of them, black in color. We have this and we have this other one here. If you don't like Land Cruisers, maybe you can try the Range Rover. We have a very powerful Range Rover SVR, which is powered by a 5-liter supercharged V8 that gives you up to 550 horsepower. If you don't like this unit here, because you know why, Range Rovers iko na mambo yake, those problems are only left to people with money. Let me show you the other cars. We have the J250 Toyota Land Cruiser Prados, two of them. We have this one and we have that. This one has brown interior, that has black interior. Whichever you want, it's up to you. And then we have two more British cars. We have two Land Rover Defenders. There's this Land Rover Defender 130 maroon in color, and we have another Defender 110 black in color. And on the further side, there's a Lexus LX 600. If that is not enough for you, we have several other cars. You're looking at this Porsche. It is a hybrid, but unfortunately, this is already sold. Now, if you want these large size Audis, we have a Q8 right here, which goes for 8 million shillings. We have an S-Line Q7, which goes for around 5.3 million shillings. And there is a very powerful Audi SQ8 somewhere. I think there's a photo shoot going on. So maybe if you get time, I'll show you the Audi SQ8. Now, let us focus on these cars. And it would not be fair if I don't tell you about the other two sedans here. So we'll start with this. This is a 2018 Mercedes-Benz E-Class. It's an E350E, which means it is a hybrid. So you get a 2-liter turbocharged petrol unit with a turbo, and you also have a hybrid setup. So if you're looking for an E-Class that is a bit more of fuel efficient, you can try an E-Class E350. It's also a nice vehicle, considering E-Class is a mid-size luxury sedan. So this would be very perfect. If you need it, E-Class, we all know the price starts at 6 million. This because it's a hybrid, the asking price is a bit higher, 6.3 million shillings. And if you need the regular E-Class, you can go for the E250, which is available here. Actually, it's an E200, not E250. If you need an E200, you only need 4.3 million shillings for this unit. Now, let me take the camera. Niwazungushe pole pole. Maybe, I think I'll show you the interior of this Mercedes-Benz S560. Yeah, if you're still watching at this point, make sure you leave a comment, like, share, and make sure you subscribe to this amazing channel. Now, let us talk about this amazing unit. It's an S-Class S560, a very powerful sedan. Considering it is powered by a V8, I can tell you that the amount of power that you get in this unit is immense. So having such power, you need a very good transmission system, and also you need some good suspensions and some good braking to ensure that this car is handled pretty well. Now, this car gives you two things. If you need power, you'll get it absolutely. If you need luxury, S-Class is unquestionable when it comes to luxury. So we'll take a 360-degree view of the vehicle, then maybe we'll also get into the interior and see what this S-Class offers. And before we go into the interior, let us see what we get from the backside. You have this typical look of the backside of a Mercedes-Benz. Usually, this car has some good look at the back, but they'll never beat BMWs when it comes to designing the rear side of their vehicles. Now, this is the BMW M8 Competition, which I personally like because of some of the features that you get here. You have this carbon fiber wing at the back. Look at this. This is all carbon fiber. Also on the lower side, just around the exhaust tips, you have this carbon fiber. Yeah, of course, these are lightweight material. You have two exhausts over here and two exhausts on the other side. It means you get a quad exhaust setup. Now, this just to confirm that this is the M8 Competition. When you get a BMW with a competition finishing on it, or if it is actually the real competition spec, nothing else to ask for. These cars are overpowered. They are one of the best, one of the most powerful, and one of the fastest sedans in the market. We have these multi-spoke alloys from BMW, of course. Carbon ceramic brakes, which of course you can see they are vented, perforated also to ensure that you get good brake cooling, because yeah, they tend to get very hot when you are in performance mode. The roof also has carbon. Look at this carbon fiber on the roof, which is actually some things that we don't get in most cars. The interior is very good. Make sure you go check out my other video, or you can go check out the review of this car on my channel. It's very nice. Carbon fiber also on the side mirrors over here, and carbon fiber on this side, M8 badging on that side also. And basically from the front, you get this aggressive look. Yeah, this is what BMWs do to their cars. I love the grille. It looks amazing, very well designed. A lot of air spaces to ensure that your engine and turbos breathe nicely. Carbon finishing over here, additional carbon right there. You have your laser headlights, which means you can see all the way up to 600 meters plus. And of course, the headlights are adaptive. Beautiful daytime running lights, which are usually amber in color to ensure that it looks pretty. On the top side, you have your turn signals. On the wheels, on the front wheels, you get these P0 performance tires, low profile, of course, multi-spoke alloys, and you have larger brake discs, which are vented, or you have carbon ceramic brakes, which are vented and also perforated with M brake calipers. In terms of suspensions, you have double wishbone suspensions, which have been tuned for performance. So in terms of handling, this car is very responsive, and you will enjoy the thrill that you get out of this BMW M8 Competition. This car gives you everything. The only thing that you need here is cash money. Cash money, okay. Now, I forgot about the S-Class. This is where we were. We have a nice setup over there. First of all, you get the typical grille of an S-Class. As soon as you see this kind of grille, you'll know that this is an S-Class with an additional emblem here on top, which is pretty nice. a lot of chrome on the lower side over there. These headlights are usually very specific to S-Class. You have a multi projector headlights, and you have your main adaptive headlight over there. And of course, as you can see, Mercedes-Benz says that this has, or this is a multi-beam headlight system, which is actually pretty much okay. The headlights also can see quite some good distance, up to 400 meters plus, and of course, it can easily detect other road users to avoid blinding them. In terms of the wheels, okay, different places go with different tires, but these are continental tires meant for the highway, and these ones also are good for the Kenyan roads. Not bad. 19 inches in size. You have your double multi-spoke alloys for Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz finishing over here. Mercedes-Benz brake calipers. The brakes are also vented and perforated to ensure maximum braking. You have air suspensions with double wishbone suspensions, which have been tuned and softened for comfort. Okay, yeah. So if you want performance tuning, you can go for the BMW. If you want a car that is tuned for comfort, you can go for the S-Class. This is not the long wheelbase S-Class, so you get some decent room. But if you want the ultimate sedan, maybe you can go for the long wheelbase Mercedes-Benz. The ground clearance is adequate for the Kenyan roads. I have no issues about that. In terms of the side mirrors, LEDs, cameras on the sides to give you a clear view of the surrounding. Keyless entry, chrome-plated door handles on the door handles over there. Of course, you get panoramic sunroof on top. On the back side, you get same size tires, same size alloys, smaller brake discs, and smaller brake calipers. And from the back, you get the typical tail lights for Mercedes-Benz with lots of crystals inside there. In terms of exhaust, the car has double exhaust, but it's a habit for Mercedes-Benz to use fake exhaust tips over there. Look at this. These are all fake, huh? But it is usually what Mercedes-Benz do. Let me now show the interior, and yeah, let's see if it's a car that you can purchase or you can let it slip away. Okay, in terms of build quality, you can actually tell that this is a pretty well made door, very well designed. But the new S-Class looks a bit different, but personally I think I prefer this over the new S-Class in terms of the door design. You can go watch my video of the 2021 Mercedes-Benz S-Class, then you compare with this and get back to me with your feedback. Now on the top side, of course, you have this plastic finish here, which have been nicely stitched over here. Some nice soft material over here. Of course, it's not like the current S-Class with a lot of leather. This is nice, some beautiful leather over here. Door controls for your side mirrors, door locks over there, electric seat adjustments, 3 memory seat settings. You can heat and cool your seats using those buttons over there. You have your Boommaster speakers, wood finishing on this side, and on the underside you have the ambient lighting. Large storage space for your water bottles, and of course you can open your tailgate from this side. Now the cockpit is where all the magic happens. This is where people marvel about. From what you're seeing here, the seat is actually very large. Look at this. The seat is very large, both on the lower side and on the top side. Some nice headrest with some beautiful leather, nicely stitched, beautiful stitches on the sides, some perforations here and there. Lumbar supports also perforated on the lower side, lots of perforations, some nice stitches all here and there to ensure that as a passenger you'll always be comfortable in an S-Class. So once you're here, you can actually enjoy yourself. You kind of feel like a rich individual, of course. Yeah, if you own an S-Class, probably you have the backs. Controls for your headlights are located here. Electronic parking brake, your push to start button. There was somebody who was asking if we know how to start or if we own a Mercedes-Benz. Some nice air vents, some beautiful leather finish over here with beautiful stitches also. I love the large screen, which goes all the way from this side to the other side. Of course, this side is dedicated for driver controls, the actual clusters for the vehicle showing the power meters, your RPM and the speedometer. Then on this side is the infotainment screen. The entire layout seems to be one or fused together, but here you have a separation which separates this side, this other side. Now let's talk about the steering wheel. Now this steering wheel has so much wood. On the top side it has wood finishing, on the lower side a lot of wood. Right here you have leather finish, some beautiful stitches, and also you get some bit of leather on this side. Controls for the infotainment system located here. Your cruise control is also located here, adaptive cruise control, and you get nice paddle shifters on this side because you can actually drive this car in manual mode. Your gear shifter is here. On the other side you have beautiful wood finishing over here with some glossy finish, air vents, analog clock, controls for the ACs. You have this part here. Ooh, how does it close? Okay. I think this part should be closed, but I'll leave it like that. I don't want to break anything. This is an S-Class, and I don't have pesa to share. 1% deposit of it I cannot afford. 2 cup holders. You can put your key inside here. You have this space which lights. I think is this an ashtray or something like that. Now whatever it is, let's go. The center console is good. Some nice leather material over here. Controls for the infotainment system is located here. You can control your car dynamics from this side. You can adjust the ride height from here. You can massage your seats, navigations, radio, your hazard button, media, telephone, among so many other things. And of course you have this button to increase or decrease the volume. The center console can be opened from either side. You can open from that side or you can open it from this side. You have your wireless charging pad, your SD card slot, 2 USB slots on this side, which is pretty much okay. And that's it. There's no space for what? A deeper storage space is not available, or maybe it's located somewhere I cannot see it. But it is what it is, guys. I love the design. It runs all the way to the other side nicely. Large glove compartments, and of course you can put something there if you need your car to smell nice. Okay, the front passenger gets the same setup as the driver. Sunroof is located here, very nice. Also on the back side you have the sunroof, and of course you have lighting for the interior from this side. Let us now check out the back side. This is where the VIPs do sit while you're being chauffeured around. This is where they prefer to sit. Into back left pale. Okay, but mimi nikikaa mahali popote I'm very much comfortable. I would even love to be the one driving this vehicle. The rear door also has the same setup as the front door. Power door controls, electric seat adjustments, 3 memory seat settings, seat warmers, or can also ventilate your seat. You can cool your seats, boomster speakers, and a larger storage space. As you enter the rear side, you have this Mercedes-Benz lighting to remind you that this is an S-Class. Inside here, everything looks nice. Some very comfortable back seats, rear seats. I should get rid of the word back seats, rear seats. Somebody said I should use the word rear seats. Storage space is available here, wood finish on this side. And of course you have this large center console here. That is pretty nice. You can use it as an armrest. There's a storage space here to put a few things, cup holders right here. And if you are 3, this is how it is. It has an headrest. Yeah, look at this. Headrest for the mid-rear passenger. If you don't need that, this is how it should be. Okay, if I own this car, there should be no 3 people sitting behind here. And of course you have a deeper storage space. Look at this. Look at the space that you get inside here. So if you need to hide something, this is where you can put some champagne or something like that. Yeah, because why not? Air vents, wood finishing. On this side you have in centralized AC controls for the back side, for the rear side, sorry. And you have 12-volt outputs right there. So if you need an S-Class, this is available for 9 million shillings. And of course we said the price is very much negotiable. If you like a Mercedes-Benz S-Class, this is it. Here we go. Make sure you subscribe for more. Now let me show you the other S-Class, then we call it a day. So guys, this is the other S-Class. Let me show you the interior. From the front, it looks a bit different because of the lower grille. Look at this. It looks different from what you're getting here. Which one has a cleaner look? Maybe you can comment. Yeah, these are some nice multi-spoke alloys, and the interior also looks good. This one looks a bit outdated there. It doesn't look very posh like the other one, but it is still an S-Class. Here to prepare bure, you don't ask questions, you take it. So this one is black. This has black interior, and I can't even get a nice look. All right, so if you're interested in a Mercedes-Benz S-Class, we have two of them here. Very powerful, awesome, amazing vehicles. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. This is what we do on a daily basis. Yeah, this is what we love doing. Yes, if you have any request about a vehicle that you want to see, just put it in the comment sections. We'll do that for you guys. So we have, let me tell you about the pricing again. We have an E200. If you have 4.3 million shillings, you can come for it. We also have E250. If you have 4.6 million shillings, we'll give it to you. We have E300, which goes for 6 million shillings, and E350E, which goes for 6.3 million shillings. Mercedes-Benz S-Class, this one we need 8.9 million shillings, while this S-Class Pearl White we need 9 million shillings. If you'd like to take the BMW M8 Competition, the asking price for this is 22 million shillings. And if you'd like to take a hybrid Mercedes-Benz E350 E-Class, you can take this at 6.3 million shillings. Remember, all the prices we've mentioned here are negotiable. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you and bye-bye for now.